Jeremy Clarkson burnt an effigy of Donald Trump on Bonfire night in one of the most churlish things I've ever seen from a major British television presenter. Hello everyone, this is Andre Walker. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please do subscribe and hit the bell notification icon. It's the best way to absolutely guarantee you get all of my videos as soon as they are released. I remember when I went to Birkbeck College, University of London, to do my interview for my postgraduate in journalism, they said to me, which newspaper would you like to write for? And I said, The Sun. And they went, oh, most people say The Guardian. And they said, who is your favourite political commentator? And I said, Jeremy Clarkson, even though technically speaking, he's not a political commentator. He is somebody who's a social commentator and indeed a journalist in the area of cars and now farming. And they were quite shaken and taken back and shocked by that. But I stand by what I was saying simply because I think that Clarkson was somebody who talked to ordinary people. And I think, by the way, Clarkson Farm, the second series, is a seminal piece of work on the failure of local government in Britain. There isn't much television that relates to local government in Britain, but that is one of them. However, it's fair to say that Jeremy Clarkson, on the other hand, is not one of us. You know, he was somebody who backed Remain in the Brexit referendum. Simply astonishing. Him, Hammond and May kicked off about it. But of course, we saw it in his television show as well, how much he absolutely loved the European Union. One would suspect it because of the subsidies given out. By the way, we give lots of money to Brussels and they give a small percentage of it back and keep the balance. That's not a good deal for anyone. I think Clarkson increasingly is showing his true colours. The reality is he should be supportive of Donald Trump and the wider Make America Great Again movement, simply because nothing is going to protect the United Kingdom in a strange and hostile world better than our relationship through NATO. Now, I appreciate that Clarkson will be concerned about cheaper food entering the United Kingdom, but I will tell you this, I see real poverty around. I see people really struggling. I see a cost of living crisis making ordinary mums really have to choose between heating and eating. And that is an absolutely disgraceful thing. And I think cheaper food coming into the UK from the United States of America with a trade deal with Donald Trump is something that is going to be absolutely game-changing for ordinary working class people in this country who've had it so hard with things like COVID, the closure of the schools and the cost of living crisis. Now, I will say one thing about farming. The United Kingdom is incredibly small. Funnily enough, I was talking to a friend of mine who's part Moldovan, part Ukrainian, and he was saying to me that the quality of the food in the United Kingdom is much lower than it is in that part of Eastern and Central Europe. My point was, we do have to import a lot of our goods. Also, it's incredibly expensive and inefficient to farm in the UK. But I don't believe that's an argument against bringing in cheaper imports. If we need to maintain farming as a matter of national security, then what we should do is give a subsidy on that basis. And that includes giving a subsidy to Clarkson Farm. But when it comes to Jeremy Clarkson hating Donald Trump and opposing our plans for making Britain and America great again, I say Mr. Clarkson is dead wrong. Until next time, goodbye.